today's vlog, I find myself back on the forest and the shores of Loch Kinord. Actually got a really lovely day. I was hoping that some of the snow that's been coming and going over the last few days would maybe still be here. We've certainly got quite cold temperatures, but there's patches on the ground, but that's about it. But I'm really here for a sunset, sort of. So it's sort of later in the afternoon, but at the moment we've got the sun dropping over there, the big blown out bit behind me, and it's giving some really nice side lighting into a whole load of birches that are sort of dormant, obviously. Some of them I think are even probably quite dead. But just behind them there's a couple of pines. In fact, I'll spin this round and you can have a quick look. So camera, and I'm looking into this sort of scene, and you will see off to one side, to the left hand side, there's some pines and then the birches, and we've still got we've still got the sun's still above the hills, so it's still coming in and putting a bit of nice side light onto this. I tried a similar scene last weekend, but where I was, the ground wasn't as interesting. This has got lots of different mosses and bits of heather and whatnot, so I've already grabbed the shot. I took a panorama, so there's about 4 or 5 images that will be stitched together in this. The ground's not the best. I've got it set up and I've had to be careful not to move the camera because it's really quite soft and wobbly, as you can see. So I've done that. I did the camera on a 2-second timer. I get my 24-70 on and I'm at the full 70mm, and I was shooting at f11 ISO 100, and it's giving me about 1/6 of a second shutter speed. Not using any filters. It's a very blue sky. I'm not really massively worried about whether I've got that colour in there or otherwise. The interest's in the trees and the light on the trees, so I've done that. So I think that's me got this one from here. It's one that I'd seen in the last couple of visits as we walked past. It's just quite an interesting sort of scene. So I think I've got what I want from here. We'll move on. There's a couple of other places I want to look at before we maybe get to the final sunset location, but we'll just see how things go. So yeah, pack up and continue to wander. I will see you soon. I don't know whether any of you may have watched my video that I did here, my last visit when I came here for a sunrise, and I sort of kind of wandered around and I found a reed bed, and I took a couple of shots of that and I sort of looked at it and was like, I got an image I was happy-ish with, but it wasn't something I was really pleased with. But I mentioned in the video, and I'll link to it up here if you do want to go and watch it. But I said in that video that I thought the reed bed might work better sort of later in the day, or at a sunset. So again, although I came here today to look at a few other locations, and like the last location shot when I'd walked past, I I wanted to come back to the reed beds because it was the end of the day, see how the light looked. And I'm actually even quite surprised there's still a bit of frozen water just right on the edges of the loch. So it does seem to be a better place at this time of day. So I'm going to have a look round, see if I can find something. I actually, in some of the B-roll that I took when I was sort of filming around the reed beds, I actually found a composition that I really liked from that, despite the fact that I'd tried to find something for the camera. So here with a bit more information, better idea in here as to what I'm looking for. And I also brought my macro lens with me, so I'm going to stick that on, just because it's a 2.8 and I want to, I'm looking for an image that of just the reeds with everything behind it is out of focus as I can make it. So the macro is obviously telephoto, it's 100mm that I use, and it's a 2.8, so I can open it right up and we'll see. Thankfully it looks like there's maybe a bit of colour, or not colour, there's a bit of cloud reappearing in the sky, because when I first arrived and when I was driving out, the sky is just blue as far as the eye can see. So now there's a bit of cloud just to the south of me, so at least it's given it a bit more interest. So we're going to go play around, maybe take 2 or 3 different shots and see what I like best, but we're going to use the macro and try that and see what we get. Been having a look, and again it's sidelit at the moment. I don't actually know how much longer I'm going to have sunlight, to be honest, before it dips behind the hills. So I do have an image in mind that I want for this, but I'm kind of still struggling to see it, even with the macro on here. I can get the background out of focus and I can get the reeds. So my current thoughts are I might take a bit of another panorama like I did with the previous location, and maybe that will give me sort of scope to see what I wanted from it. So when when I sort of look through the lens, and I'm quite well back because it's 100mm, so I'm maybe not quite getting what the composition that I want. I'm getting the rest of it, the compression of the background and the blur, because I'm shooting at 2.8, but I'm kind of struggling to find something that I want. So what I think I'll do is I'll grab the tripod, bring it over, we'll get it all level, and we'll take a bit of a panorama just before we lose the light, and we'll see how that goes. And as I'm speaking, I think I'm losing the light, so I better go on with this. Back shortly. That's the light gone. So basically what this is going to become now is composition, see whether I get anything that I like, and then I'll have to come back, because yeah, spent too much time faffing around and talking to the camera. Still, it's a lovely day. I'm not going to complain. We'll see, wait and see if we get a sunset. I can move further around. It's just where the hills are for this location. It's just the sun's just about to drop below it. Still got hills. Still got sunlight right on the background, in the trees and the far shore. So I'll take the shot anyway. And yeah, we'll see. Whether I put it up or not in this video, we'll wait and see. But I can't believe that. Shows you. Yeah, right, okay, I'm going to get on with taking this and then I'll come back to you in a little bit. Lesson learned, and that lesson is, if you know the light's fading, even if you're doing a vlog or you're just out for images, just get on with taking the image. I now know that at this time of year, as we kind of knew from the previous visit, but we didn't pay attention too much to times, but the sun disappears behind the hills about half an hour-ish before actual sunset. The time now is 25 to 5. Sunset, according to everywhere, is about 5-ish. We lost the sun just before the half hours before 4:30. So, as I say, every time you come somewhere, you learn something new, especially when you're just starting to get to know places. I'm hoping in the not too distant future that I'm going to get a chance to get out for the day and get up one of the hills. There's a couple of locations I've been looking at. I'd like to go and actually physically visit, and also take the camera gear, sort of for more the mountain vistas, looking basically into the Cairngorms. So we'll see if I get the time and the weather cooperates to allow that to happen. If you haven't already, it would be appreciated if you'd subscribe. You can do so by clicking the little subscribe thing below. If you want to know anything more about me, I put links into the description for my Facebook and website and Instagram pages. You can go and have a look there, where you get to see more of my images that have been taken for a lot longer than I've been doing these videos. So yeah, if you have any comments or you want to let me know about anything, then please leave a comment below, and I will do my best to reply. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.